Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive. And the cheesiest man alive is... Hi, it's your boy Harstem coming right at you. Today we have a beautiful cheese, an evergreen. One could call it the... this build, the Terran, is what Heart of Gold was for a New Young. It's just a beautiful song. No one dislikes it. And it's the same with this build order. If you're a Terran player and you have a brain, which by the way is not a guarantee if you're a Terran player, but for the Terran players out there with a brain, they love this. They freaking love the 2-Rex Marauder. I often get long emails, like of people just writing massive love letters to this particular build. They say, oh Harstem, the 2-Rex Marauder is so beautiful. Sometimes I lay awake at night. What the hell is this guy up to? Why would he scout over here? What's wrong with you? He's a weird scout. I don't like this. He's not committing to the scout though, you see what I mean? Like he's keeping his distance. He's keeping his distance to the scout. Okay, he's building a nexus. I mean, I appreciate the forwardness here of this person. Later second guess. What the hell is this? Is that a low high ground pylon? I think he's going to cancel the nexus. We need to pretend like he's not cancelling the nexus though. But I think he's cancelling the nexus. I just can't imagine him keeping the nexus. Yeah. Okay, this makes sense to me. You know what? That makes a lot of sense to me. We're going to build this thing down here. A bunker, as some people might call it. I'm going to build a bunker down here and quickly go into a factory. Like, the second pylon high ground just doesn't make any sense. And then I think that was it was interesting. I'm going to have to I have to be very careful here. Let me finish my thoughts first. I have to be very careful here because if I lose this worker, I don't have another worker nearby that can finish this. And that would be a catastrophe, as the Brits would call it. We're gonna have 2 marauders in here. We're gonna build a bunch of marines, and we're just gonna send these guys back home. Actually, let's actually put 2 in here. I think it's just the correct play. Putting 2 in here, I'm going to need another depot in here too. And we're just gonna fly this thing back home right now. So it's going to be 1 base versus 1 base, which is really, the best type of basing that we can be doing here. 1 base versus 1. Freaking love that type of stuff. We're gonna be outmining our opponent. The reason why we're going to be outmining our opponent is very simple. It's because we have a mule in here that is helping us out. I wish I kept my my SCV in this area, by the way, so I can continuously repair it. That was actually a pretty significant error. I'll admit to that immediately. You see, people often say, Harstem, you're so arrogant, and your forehead is significantly larger than the rest of your face. Very odd to watch. And I say, well, I am quite arrogant, but I think my forehead is completely normal. But yeah, not leaving a worker here to repair is just it's idiotic, I think. Yeah, I really think it's idiotic. We're gonna get we can do 2 things. We can get a tank here, or we can get a cyclone here. Well, we can also get a mine or a hellion, or we could just leave it idle. So really, there's a bunch of extra things that we could do. But for when it comes to calls that would be considered good, there's really a limited amount. We're outmining our opponent, unless he's proxied a nexus, which has happened to me before, by the way, where people will proxy a nexus. You can go like Cyclone plus Medevac, or you can go Tank plus Viking. This is kind of how things Oh. Isn't this legitimately the worst position, by the way? To put a Nexus? Or am I crazy? Like... Does he not understand how range units work? What is the plan here? Oh, that's fake. Well, it's real, but... It's a real fake, if you know what I mean. It's not actually... Oh, I think I need to repair this, huh? Just gonna keep shooting this. What a weird game this has been so far. I need to actually get the boys on the low ground. I wonder if I can actually kill this. This went significantly worse than I thought it would. But maybe significantly worse is still good enough. I think it might just not be, actually. Oh, still alive, still alive, still alive. Did we kill that? Then that's epic. Okay, gonna siege you up, aren't we? GG, he GG'd. You know what's funny? Well, not for him, but for me, is that if he had just built his nexus somewhere else, he would have been winning this game. Because look at the worker count, 17 to 23. Imagine the nexus is over here, or the nexus is over here. What am I going to do? Nothing. I think I'm dead, because I can't move across the map with this. It's just not possible. I guess I do have a CC, so I'm not super dead, but the game is very It's very weird. Like, he had a good push going up my ramp, and then just kind of ruined it by having his Nexus here, which makes absolutely zero sense. But you know what? A win is a win for me, and we're gonna take it. Like, there were a lot of cool little tricks there that he played, but in the end, not enough cool tricks. First of all, actually one of the coolest things there, in my opinion, is that he actually went for a proxy robo rather than the robotics facility at home. And this is something I frequently see, I don't want to say people doing wrong, but it's just something that people do because they're afraid. They build a robotics facility at home. This guy, he respected my execution of the proxy marauder. Oh my god, I forgot to proxy my marauder. Well, that's a terrible start. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't be yapping too much in the early game. Alright, don't worry. We can still proxy marauder. It's just going to be the alternative approach, which is just as good, by the way. Absolutely love that build. Maybe this is like 50 shades of different proxy marauders, which is really the superior version of the 50 shades. One time while I was on the plane, I watched a bit of the 50 Shades movie. First of all, awkward watch on the plane. And also the story is just not very good or interesting. I remember watching it, thinking to myself, this is just, it's not great. So I watched like maybe, I think like, I don't know, like 15 minutes or so of it, or 20 minutes. Because she meets the billionaire and then I think he writes up a contract or something. And from there I was like, alright, this is just not for me. It felt like nothing was really happening. I actually thought it was going to be some type of murder mystery as well. But maybe I quit before the murder actually happened. It seemed to be nothing of the sort. What was I going to do here? A marine first. That was actually my plan. I'm going to open up with a marine first. See if we can get something down here. Oh, yeah, this is neat. This actually is quite neat. Yeah, I'll accidentally build one extra marine for no reason. That's okay. Okay. We're gonna go actually out on the map right now as well. This is such a beautiful little play by me. I really do appreciate myself doing this. Shout out to myself. Absolutely. Because this is gonna be great. This is something that I introduced in the build a little bit later. So you go for a single proxy marauder. Look at this. This one is going to be maraudering as well, but he's going to be maraudering. Or I could just be maraudering that like only over here. I don't know yet. I don't think so, actually. I think this is just what it's going to be. Okay, we're going to get a bunch of marines out. This guy's going to build marauders. I'm going to get a lot of marines out, which is going to help me against any type of weird early game shenanigans, I guess. So marauders over here. Marauders over there. I do like building, by the way, a... this might be controversial, but a bunker. Just in case you get attacked by stalkers, for whatever reason. People like building stalkers. I'm not a huge fan of building them in the early game. I think adepts, they're quite good. I at least don't like walking across the map with them. So that's something to always kind of keep in mind. We're gonna get combat shield with this as well. Look at this. This is the real banger. Okay, the combat shields is what gets them going. So you get combat shield for the push. You won't be. Usually, one of the problems that you have when you do this type of push is that you. Oh, hold that thought. Is that you don't have enough. What you call it? Like you have your combat shield done too early, or you're just hitting at like 5 minutes or so, which is not great, obviously. So it's not what you want. At least it's not what I would want. We're gonna cancel a couple of workers here. Okay, well, one more freaking depot. I don't really want to get supply blocked. What we gotta do right now is really just scare him away. That's going to be my main goal in life. Okay, if I can scare him away, I'm going to be so freaking happy. Okay, I think we've done a good job. We're gonna get one more of these, and we're gonna send all these workers across the map as well. Okay, I don't want to be spotted, actually. It's really important. Okay, he's just scouted me with a freaking, what do you call that thing? A hallucination, right? Oh, it would have been great had I been capable of catching this guy, huh? How far away are we actually right now? Okay, combat shield should be done. Okay, here we go. Combat shield on the way. I wish I had concussive, or not concussive shell, but the other thing already. So we're hitting 440. It's like 20 seconds faster than you usually hit. We're just gonna start working on this stuff too, immediately, right? He probably is afraid of stim. I don't have stim, and it's not gonna be on the way like ever. Which is a pretty big deal. if you think about it. Not ever having stim. Can I actually just kill this pylon or what? I'm not sure if we're winning this game. It doesn't feel great for me all of a sudden, does it? Okay, we're dealing quite some damage. Look at him. He's trying to get for my marauders here right now. We're just making sure that none of that stuff is happening. Let's see if we can kill this. If we can kill this, it would be huge. Because that's a lot of stuff here that he would love to have. Okay, let's see if we can attack him upstairs. No, we can't. Is he building another pylon? No, it's not quite, is he? We do have 2 more of these on the way. I do wonder where he's gonna show up at this point. We have +1 on the way? No, we don't. Okay. What he should be doing, obviously, is rebuilding a pylon. I'm not sure if he is doing that. Okay, he's trying his best when it comes to that. Okay, we're gonna kill that thing. No, we're not. Okay, let's see if we can just go up into the main base here. Get some kills on this. Because I knew this thing was gonna be, you know... It's gonna finish up at some point. It's just the reality. I knew that Immortal was extraordinarily close. Oh, you probably can piss off. Okay, we're just gonna go back home. I swear I thought I built one of these. I guess I hadn't. We can get a 3rd CC here as well. And we can probably get 2 more barracks too. Like, we have a lot of money because we macroed like an absolute baboon. Baboon's not known for their macro. I don't know what baboons are known for. I feel like the baboon has a relatively poor reputation, given that it's just like one of the animals, you know? There's some animals that really get it in mainstream language culture. What about that linguist? I wonder if there's like just one guy, like the Shakespeare of like animal haters, you know, who invented language. Like one of these Shakespeare, you know, he invented a lot of different words. He's like, oh, I don't have a word for this. Let me just make one up. And I wonder if there was someone that's like really good at inventing insults. And I was like, I really freaking hate baboons. Like, oh, this guy's plays like a baboon, looks like a baboon, smells like a baboon. You know, it's never positive. It's like, oh, you're looking mighty fine like a baboon today, you know? I feel like horses get a bit of a mixed bag, you know? It's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's like, all right, how freaking dumb are horses if you can't make it drink? Or maybe they're pretty headstrong. Like, mules also have like a bad reputation. I feel like mules are considered to be dumb, like slow. They're just like bad horses, I guess. I guess that's where it comes from. Bunch of mule haters. Mules are very useful though. Like if you're climbing a mountain, for example, I think people generally prefer having mules over horses because I think they're a bit more. Would you call that stat fast? Like they're more, you know, they're better at walking up difficult slopes. At least that's what I think. I don't know. I've never actually been on top of a mule. Like driven a mule. I also never rode a horse before in my life. I wonder if that's something that, you know, I've been missing out on. I think I just realized there's something there. You're like, wait a second. Where the hell are all these Marines coming from? How many more do you have hidden up of your butt? It's like, well, none of them actually. These guys have just been coming out of a barracks. It's like, good lord. Gonna have to teach this guy the biology of how Marines are born. It's really disgusting. Doesn't come from the butt, buddy. Don't worry about that. Okay. You know there's a decent chance of right now? That he had a 3rd base behind this. I hadn't even considered that possibility yet. There's also a decent chance, that's what I would do, is if he's really far behind, that he'll play Disruptors or something like that. People freaking love building Disruptors. Most people don't realize how much Protoss players want to build Disruptors. Like, do you give a Protoss player a chance to build a Disruptor, they almost always build it. It's just, it feels so good to them, you know? It just feels natural. They can't help themselves. Protoss players, they just want to build Disruptors. And can you blame them? Like, Disruptors are legitimately a very fun unit. Like, it just feels right, you know? Even if sometimes it is wrong. It just gives good vibes all around. Oh, this guy is playing something pretty weird, isn't it? He's got a storm on top of me. I can smell it. Oh my god, I could smell it, yet I still walked in, like, just right in the middle of it. Oh, they just killed, like, 2 medevacs. They were just idling there. Good stuff. Love to see it. I don't love this. Don't love this. I want some, ghosts and some Vikings, no? Did I not start anything here yet? Probably shouldn't be as keen on stimming this entire time. When's my ghost coming out? I swear I've built like 5 of them already. Is that real? Oh, I missed. No, really? I did miss. Oh, look at this guy. It's the freaking flanking ghost. Poof! Does he have anything left? There is one storm remaining right now. And that's definitely what I wanted in life. Okay. You know what a classic move is right now? It's like your push failed. Is to fly your war prism into either some Vikings or even better into what do you call it? Into some turrets. Like both of these are viable options for my opponent right now. I want more freaking ghosts though. That's what I want in life. He's also probably considered. Like, we're gonna push these even further forward. I want like sensor towers and stuff and turrets. I don't want to die to something stupid. And something stupid in this scenario would be DTs. Dude, I freaking hate dying to DTs in this type of scenario. It's legit the worst thing. Well, it's not the worst thing that can happen to you. It'd be much worse if a meteorite hits me through my window. Just me as well. It'd be actually such a sad ending. Sometimes I think there's like a plane or like, you know, that is about to drop on my house. Because I can hear them. And I'm like, oh my god, it's getting closer. Surely it's dropping right on top of my house. I always think to myself, the chance of that happening is very small. But everyone that gets hit by a plane while they're sitting playing StarCraft probably thinks that. It's like, oh, it's not going to be me. I'm playing a game of StarCraft. Why would the plane hit my house? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, this is... Where's this going? I freaking love snipe. Snipe is like, if you're too lazy to deal with run-bys, you can always snipe. It feels really nice. It really does. I love it. Personally, I love it. I know some of you might not be loving it. A fat trick here is to keep like one opening. Like, it's actually a fat trick. Because if you keep one opening, then the zealots are going to be like, oh, I want to go into the opening, you know? They see an opening, they want to go in. Zealots are freaking disgusting. They can't help themselves. If there's a hole there, they'll go for it. They should just run around and then start smacking it from the back, but... Zealots, man. What can I tell you? They're a nasty species. Okay, we have a lot of ghosts, actually. So what bad players would do here is they'd go in like one massive line to the other side of the map. Good players would always split this army up in like 2 parts. And then they start clearing bases on the side and they have a good time. We're just gonna go straight across the map. It's much easier to... No, just kidding. There's no way I would do that. Here, look at this. Look at this split up. Okay, we're just gonna throw this thing in here. Oh, I could have sworn that he would be there. I actually could have sworn that. Oh, he's going to the top side. Okay, we're just gonna kill this base here. This is a fat trick as well, by the way. Look at this. Poof. Can't escape. He wants to recall right now. I was like, wait, I can't recall. Oh my god, these were actually the freaking perfect hits. I'm the perfect hitter. They call me Agent 47. Because I am the perfect hitter. The perfect hitman, one could even say. Look at this. And we're hitting this at the same time. Good luck. Look at this. Oh my god, I forgot the GG. I wonder if he forgot the GG because of how hard I outplayed him just now, or because of the mid game. I actually wonder if I was ahead. It's really hard to know whether you're ahead or behind. Oh, I was really... Oh my god, I feel like such a dickhead now. Look up, I was up 10 workers. Oh, I won the game with my first push. And then I played a 15-minute macro game in which he had no chance. Then, you know how sad that feels as a Protoss in that moment. Sometimes you feel like you're almost winning, and then in the end you just get absolutely blasted. I bet this guy had no upgrades. What a terrible outcome for my opponent. They actually want to... Look at this! I was so afraid too. Because I didn't know if he had a third base or not. To be fair, I couldn't... Well, I could have known by scouting, but I didn't know because I didn't scout. So, really... Oh, I remember seeing like 6 workers here though. And he had no forges. Okay, this game was super over. Oh my god. Dude, this is toying with your food. This is the lion juggling with 3 rats, and the rats believing that they have a chance to get out, despite the lion breaking all 4 legs of the rat. I'm not sure if rats actually do have 4 legs. I think so, right? Like 2 little... They have kind of arms. I think rats can also stand on like their back legs. Then again, I'm not a rat expert. Might play like one, might look like one. If you ever come close, you might know that I smell like one, because I do a lot of dumpster diving, but I am not actually a rat, contrary to popular belief. Alright, up to the next game. No wait, he didn't GG. I shouldn't add... yeah, there you go. Nice. Alright, we're up next. Oh my god, I forgot the proxy marauder again. I'm legitimately the worst proxy marauder player in the world. Because I just keep forgetting to send it across the map. Yeah, we're just gonna do the same thing as in the previous game, just better. I think I probably should take a second gas at some point, because I was lacking a little bit in gas, or maybe I need to mine more gas initially. It felt like I definitely could have done, you know, more for my people, so to say. Definitely did feel like that. Or also, maybe initially we just stay 2-2 in gas, or just keep 1 in gas for a little. It feels like not mining too much gas can have its advantages. Oh, bless me. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Could have cut that out, but I decided to keep it in to show you guys that despite, you know, my obvious weaknesses to many things, I'm still here playing StarCraft 2. I already have an excuse. Like, I sneezed in the early game, completely blew it up, you know. Literally. Look how much freaking like how fast your CC is if you don't fully mine gas. 134. Oh my god. Clem is watching this thing to himself. I wish I was as fast as this guy, but he's not. Much slower. Much slower. Look at this. Oh, perfectly timed out as well here. Poof. Okay, we're gonna get you into work. I really do want to keep 2 in gas though. Like at all times, I think that is something you definitely have to do. Actually, let's do it like this. So first we get this barracks, and then we get the depot. This is, I don't want to call this experimental, but this is freaking experimental. Build your depot. There you go. I have 3 in gas right now. That is pushing it again. That is most definitely pushing it again. I really wonder if I should get if this guy should just straight up build a bunker here or not. I think that's the correct play. There's many things that can be considered the correct play. I think that would definitely be a correct play. Come on, finish up, buddy. Oh, my Marines are actually going to be quite delayed too here. I don't love that. You're going to build a... Oh, first of all, you're going to go in here. And the next one is going to build something there. Like a little refinery or something. God, I love little refineries. Much better than large refineries. I always say, if I was going to be a refinery, I'd rather be a small one than a big one. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, sorry. Oh, look at him. He's trying to scout here. Oh, did he see that? No, right? Oh, that was very dumb, wasn't it?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
This is to be like the worst start here for a professional video gamer. And he gets out again as well. This is okay. This is the worst start.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh my god, this is going horrible. I can't believe how hard I'm getting owned by like a single adept here. What's that? 4 kills? You know what we can do here, because we've been given away already, is we can just go across the map with this. I'm just gonna go try and find them. We're actually gonna need depots too, which feels extraordinarily bad. Do I get a deep? I'm gonna get a drop soon. I'm gonna sell this thing. Okay, we're just gonna get the drop out. I don't give a crap. Okay, we're gonna pull boys too. We have to, I think. Okay, I just hope that we... Oh my god, this guy plays like an absolute machine. Like an absolute beast. I hate this guy so much. Like, personally.
Not enough minerals.
I hope he gets legitimately like hit by a... not a truck, but, you know. I hope I can kill him here. That's what I hope. We even have the stuff here for the combat shield and things. I forgot to pull these guys in. I mean, this is going horribly, if I'm being real honest. Oh. Okay, this is going even more horribly than I thought it was going. This feels extraordinarily poor. I can't believe a single adept legitimately killed everything that I've ever owned in my life. Okay, well, we don't count this as a game. I also was planning on doing a proper proxy marauder. So although this is a loss, we'll count it as a theoretical win, because there's no way he would have held my proxy marauder. It's just not humanly possible. Alright, here we go. We have a TVT, which is actually a perfect matchup as well for a little bit of proxying. People don't realize it, but the only time I lose TVT is when my opponent decides to scout like a little loser. And really, I think scouting like a little loser in TVT shouldn't be allowed, because you don't see it at the highest level. So I think people just do it because they know that I like proxying. They don't do it because they think it's good, which I think is a bad reason to scout. You know, especially if you're laddering. Like, the most important thing on the ladder is trying to improve. These people, they're not trying to improve. They're trying to take some MMR away from a superior player. Because I have the strategies and they don't. And that's completely okay. Well, it's not really. I don't like it. It's not okay. That's the entire point. Okay. So if he scouts early, I don't... There's still like one thing you can do. You can float your barracks up high into the sky. Like your life depends on it. And then you smack one of the depots on the side. Then after you smack it, you just run up and hope there's not enough tanks and SCVs being pulled. It is a very dodgy type of response. And I'm a pretty dodgy guy. So I don't mind doing that. Okay, we haven't been scouted yet. Usually the scout comes, I think, at red right now. Yeah, there we go. I hate barcodes so much. They're so pathetic. Look at this. Instant scouting, looking around for a proxy. This guy can't even count. Like, otherwise he'd know what this is. It's like, oh. It just saddens me, to be honest. It's just like looking at these guys. God. If I ever become a barcode Terran that scouts, please just put me down. You know how some people say is like they have like a little, you know, they have like a thing. It's like, oh, if I can't walk anymore, or if I, you know, if I can't, I don't know, like do my own groceries and I'm not sound of mind. It's like if I'm a Terran player and I legitimately start scouting while playing on a barcode, like, just end it for me. Okay, this is. You got your permission. This is freaking pathetic. I don't know. This is not a life that I want to be a part of. No one respects you. Like, no one. Your reputation and legacy just getting ruined. It's freaking crazy. If he has a low ground bunker, it would actually make my day. I bet this guy's doing something very cool right now here. What the hell? Oh, he thought it was a Reaper. This guy actually can't count. He cannot count. He actually cannot count. That is such a crazy thing to find out, no? I wonder if I can just kill this thing, honestly. Okay. I got him here. Oh, that's not good. That was extraordinarily bad even. I wonder if I killed enough workers here or not. I have a bad feeling about it, to be honest. So we can go in one more time, probably. One more time. Then we're gonna get a factory out here, too. He might try to run past me, only. What the hell? Why would he do this? Oh, he's going for cyclones. What? Okay, I think he's gonna go for some type of not detection, but what do you call it? Like some type of air threat. So maybe invisibility or a liberator, because these liberators are pretty cheap. And they're pretty good. This is such a crazy move. I actually think this is the worst move in the world. Like, going for this, there's no chance. So we're just gonna send some Marines back home. That's my plan. It's gonna get one hit in. Such a crazy bad move, huh? What is he doing? I'm gonna save some scans as well here. No way. Like, if I can save a scan here, I think we're freaking cooking. I actually think we're freaking cooking. If I can get a Raven out, that would be sick too. I don't know why he keeps trying to go down here. I knew it was coming. I saw him. I don't know what he is. I saw something fly. I actually don't know what it was. But I know he's here now. Which is good news in and by itself.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's a Banshee. Okay, sick. If we can get a Raven out, that would be double sick, to be honest. Oh, that's not good. don't love this. We got a tank coming out here right now,
Minerals.
which I do like a bit more.
Command center upgrade complete.
Do I hit him here, sir? Oh yeah. That's barely in range, but you know what they say? Barely in range is still in range. Exactly. So there's a decent chance he's gonna go into my natural right now. That's what I would do if I were him. I just, you know, you kind of swap bases. So I'm gonna chill over here with my Raven.
Insufficient.
That's actually, I'm not sure if it's the correct play, but it is a play.
SCVs are under attack.
Okay, fantastic stuff.
Research complete.
SCV ready. They got a target in mind. Scanning. SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Nice, no? Got one more of these. Okay, it's out of range. Is he actually planning on getting in here or what? I feel like he's not. I think this is all fake news.
Field depleted.
He doesn't have anything. No? Can't I just put like a double turret here? When's this thing finishing up? This is crazy. He doesn't have anything. Okay, we're gonna get one more Raven over here. I don't think he's actually planning on moving in. He just cannot. He just cannot. He just cannot. What is he doing? Is he gonna move in? No way. Oh, I have Stim. We can go here. Look at this. We just win the game, no? Absolutely. Look at that. I forgot about the fact that I was researching Stim as well. That was such a good call by me. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, and probably no one did at the time, but that actually is going to be my saving grace. Well, not saving, because I probably would have won either way, but it's going to pull the win up a bit, you know? And that saves time for all of us, really. I did us a huge favor, like, as a species, you know? How do I throw the thing on again? Okay, that's gone. Yeah, now we just stim in, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, that went significantly worse than I was hoping it would. I feel like we've dealt enough damage, though, that maybe we shouldn't be so upset about this one, you know? I feel like this actually was, like, good enough. Where, like, I'll look at this, and I'm like, okay. I feel like we've dealt enough damage. But I could be wrong. We still have both of these things over here, which feels great. He has nothing. I wonder if he's playing mech or not. Let's scan. Okay, he's playing pure marines. So some people here might say, oh, Harstem, why aren't you going for E-base, you know? You have a third base, isn't this like a macro game? Not really, because all of my gas currently is going towards air units and tanks. And I have too many structures building air units and tanks. So I might actually go, if this goes into a longer game, I might actually go into like some type of mech or something. Which feels weird, but sometimes things that feel weird are actually correct. Oh, he's taking a third base. Okay, that feels weird and is obviously not correct. Like I have no doubt in my mind here, actually. Like, not a doubt in my mind. I want to see how many Vikings he has. He currently has 2. I'm going to get significantly more. And I also want Liberators out right now. So we're just going to start a little Liberator down here. That is also correct. Okay, we have 4 Ravens.
Not enough energy.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Dude, this guy's a god when it comes to finding my stuff. 1, 2, 3. We actually have 4 kills as well. Just call it 4 kills on tanks. I think we can just move forward, no? We have more Vikings than him right now. There we go. Up. I think we just win this game. Can I kill all of his tanks? I'm not even certain. Now we can land the Vikings as well if we really want to. I don't think we actually have to. There you go. GG. And that, my dear friends, is how you do it. Even if you get scouted. Didn't I say it? Even if you get scouted, sometimes you still have a chance. I didn't think I was going to have a chance because he forgot to put units in the bunker at the start. And had like a weird setup, but we did it anyway. And that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to smack the like button. And I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Bye-bye.